Keeping with the theme of something that's made us happy over the years, we're going to be smoking a Montecristo tonight. One of the oldest brands out there, Cuban and domestic. We're going to smoke the Montecristo Classic Series Toro. Very firm, well-constructed cigar.
Felt good.
It really does feel good. I chose this cigar for the simple fact that everyone at this table has had a classic Monte over the years. This was kind of I think a rebranding of the classic Monte to kind of reintroduce the staple Montecristo line, because they've kind of branched out a lot of different areas. It's like this was just kind of a reminder that, hey, this is our flagship, the one that started it all here in the States. And I'll bet you dollars to donuts, you boys have enjoyed most of your Monte experiences.
More often than not.
They're just a great. I'd say much more so than some of the other older bands.
I go to the number 2. I know I'm having a fun time. If I'm going with the Texas edition, love that cigar. The Epic, I love that.
The Epic we did was really great. I love the Espada that we did. Holy smokes, that was a good smoke. Was that the Guest we did that one with? I think so.
Yes.
Man, that was a phenomenal cigar. Yeah. So more often than not, I'm a big Montecristo fan. Cuban too. We got some at Tut's wedding. We had a box of a friend brought a box of number 4s, and that was a damn good smoke too. So they do it right, and I didn't want tonight to be soured by a cigar that kind of took us in a negative direction. I wanted to pick something I thought we'd have a pretty good time with. Montes to me are like kind of the classic films you go to time and time again. You could be sitting on the couch and it comes on and you've seen it 100 times. You own it unedited, but it's on TV edited and like not even in HD, but you'll still sit there and watch it just because it's one of those, it's comfort food in movie form. To me, a good Monte is like that. It's a no-brainer. I'm probably going to like it. Just like I like Predator, Halloween 4. It's just easy, and I like it.
These are a few of my favorite things.
So I just wanted to smoke some night that was guaranteed to go down smooth, and so far off the first couple drags, I picked a winner. As far as the beer pairing tonight, what better place to turn than the cigar pairing guide? We're winding down on our cigar pairing guide selections, but
thank God. I mean, that's awesome.
We can edit that out. No, the cigar pairing guide rocks.
It does. I just like to give him crap.
I know you do. You like their flamboyant prose when described. Let's see what they have to say about the Montecristo Classic tonight. Bearing the most iconic cigar band in the world, Monte, I'll give them that. The Montecristo Classic is the seed that sprouted a legend. That's how I refer to my daughter. Or, I guess it'd be my...
Your ejaculate?
I don't know where you're taking
No, I guess that'd be my dad's ejaculate. Can we edit that out too?
Yeah. Let's...
I have it right here on the thing. There's like 3 things never to do on the show, and I have... Don't ever mention your dad's ejaculate on here. Hey, we made it episode 15, boys. I made it 15 episodes.
Crap, I think Mincy won the pool.
The seed that sprouted a legend. With a complex and flavorful smoke featuring a wealth of tasting notes, the Montecristo Classic is truly worthy of its storied name. Again, high praise coming from Montecristo. It's a Dominican, obviously. Country manufacturers a Dominican. The wrapper is a Connecticut shade. Binder, Dominican. Filler, Dominican. Light gold, oily sheen. I definitely see that. It's a beautiful looking cigar.
It is.
Body, mild, rounded. Aroma, floral, rich tobacco. And here's a new one. Every once in a while we'll get that one that I've never heard of, and usually you guys...
That's why I do like the pairing guide.
You ready for this? Are you guys picking up an aroma of heather honey? Heather honey.
Wait,
is that
what
prepubescent heather?
I don't know what heather honey is. In Tut's from Austin, he will only smoke cigars that smell of local honey. Local honey.
Do I now have to get on my high horse about local heather?
Well, I just thought you were going to put it out.
Yeah, screw this.
Wait, is there local heather honey? notes? Just for him, let's say. Oh, yeah, I just looked up my phone. It's local Heather Honey. That's It's a thing.
Is it from Rogers, Texas?
Yeah, very similar. The flavor notes you guys should be looking for are rich tobacco. It's Monty. You're going to get good tobacco. Almonds. Butter. I'm all for that. Toffee and vanilla. Okay, that's nothing crazy. That's a good Connecticut should give you some almonds.
I was about to say, oddly, I can taste the almonds.
You getting the almonds?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be looking for that butter. Or maybe margarine. I can't believe it's not a butter note. Boy, we have fun with this guy, don't we?
It's just butter.
The finish?
Oh, sorry, I'm almost
Taste
busting
of
out into
butter.
a Billy
I mean,
laugh.
I'm interested to find out if I can taste butter in a cigar. Am I supposed to like roll it like I would like a corn thing onto the butter? Like get pass that butter over here.
Well, let's see what could hurt. The finish is going to be long, smooth, and balanced.
Much like
my lovemaking. You know what? That was number 2 on my list of things never to talk about.
Yeah.
You guys don't want to know what number 3 is.
There's things coming off the list left and right.
Once again, I'll end it with a quote from Larry Palumbo, the Vice President of Tobacco for Altadis USA, who we partnered with to talk about the cigar pairing guide. I'm sure they'll be rethinking, re-engaging that contract.
Hey, whoever the marketing director is that hired these guys, I got 3 words for you. My father's ejaculate. Yeah, we can't have this. You're fired.
Hey, it's the seed that sprouted a legend. In his own mind. We are legends to everyone
who's never met us.
Or only to us. We're legends in our own minds, in our own time. But Larry Palumbo says the Montecristo Classic is one of the most balanced cigars on the market. This is a perfect everyday cigar.
I can agree with that.
Hey, I'll smoke Montes all day long if you give them to me, sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's... well, I'll wait till we get into it.
See how we do. Go to mypairingguide.com. I push it a lot because it's a cool site. Put in your likes, your dislikes. It'll pair you up with a perfect drink, with a perfect smoke. Go to MonteCristoSocialClub.com. Sign up. They've really been active lately, sending out stuff on cigar lounge etiquette, some road shows that Montecristo's doing around, some giveaways. So go do it.
We give them a hard time because of all the marketing language in it, but it's actually a pretty cool little concept.
It is very cool.
I was very excited because they came out like shortly after we did, and when I found out that they were doing like a cigar and a beer pairing guide, it kind of just coincided with what we were doing. There's a lot of synergy there. There's a lot of synergy, like butter and almond.
Like butter and almond synergy, and Heather Honey if we're lucky.
Heather Honey.
No.
What is it? Seriously, we have to find out what Heather Honey is. I don't. Is it?
What are the names of girls I've never dated?
Well, that wouldn't. Non-strippers.
No, I only.
Was that the fake now here a week later? Hi, I'm Heather Honey. I knew it.
Well, see, Ted goes to those Austin strip bars. Was like, now center stage, local honey, you're wanted on center stage. I only get lap dances from local honey.
I only get lap dances from strippers that are named after cities or states. Montana, Cheyenne.
Oh, remember that Minneapolis girl? Trying to forget.
Yeah, I think her name was St. John.
Want to dance, baby? Want to dance, sugar? No mentioning of sugar, please. Gluten-free wings are on the way if you'd like to join us. Boy, that town just knows how to suck the fun out of everything, don't they? Except a good Mumford & Sons concert.
Cody, speaking of Avett Brother fans, tell us about this beer.
Yeah,
real
quick, the cigar pairing guide, all it said as far as the beer goes, I want to drink beer tonight. It's hot, Texas, 104 today. We talk more about it, but you guys already pretty much said all you need to say before the show. Speaking of blown loads or wasted ejaculates, it said to pair with a lager. So what are we drinking tonight?
We did go with the lager. We went with Sierra Nevada Summerfest. It's one of their summer seasonals. It's in the style of a Pilsner. It's
Which you guys should love. You guys are drinking the shit out of that Hans Pils these days.
Love it.
Loving it.
Love a
Loving
good
it.
Pilsner.
Good summer beer.
Great
summer beer. Oh, that's weird.
It is. This one, in terms of its stats, it's about 5% ABV, and it comes in right around about a 28 IBU. I mean, it has some hops in there. They use about 2-3 different types of hops overall, and it's very crisp. I mean, you come out, you see it.
Is this like a Czech style?
Pilsner, yes, is Czech.
Czech, okay.
Originally, where the style originated from, Pils, and just it's right near in the Czech Republic, near the German border, near that side. So it's the style is from that region. I mean, people associate it coming from the town of Pils, but
you said 20-something IBUs, which is up there as far as
28.
the 28, which is more so than a lot of the lagers we've had.
I mean, you can taste. I mean,
Yeah,
you're going to get a little
bit of hoppiness to it.
A little bit of hops on the backside. I mean, there's a little bit of sweetness there.
Yeah,
and
see
then
that-
it's
Like
I
good.
said,
It's good, boys.
That's
it's
what I
not
like it.
overly bitter in terms of. I mean, it's very low key. Just enough bitter that it gives you that little to me it gives me that little kick on the backside.
See, I like it because I'm not a hops guy, but it's got just enough for me to feel like I'm dabbling in it. And man, it's crisp.
No,
and
it is.
light.
It kind of. It's like. I'm trying to think of a beer we did recently, where it was just very straightforward. Just kind of one after another. No.
The Murphy's Red was like that, a little bit, a lot heavier
Lot
than
heavier.
this, but not too heavy. But there was a crap. I remember. I don't remember the beer.
I think it was.
But I remember.
It was after Murphy's Red, but it was. There was no complexity whatsoever. And it's like this. It's like
Sympathy for the Lager, Carbach.
No, I enjoyed Sympathy for Lager.
Oh, you didn't
it
enjoy
was.
the beer we're talking about? Because I think I like the beer that we're talking about. The just the straightforward, straight ahead pill style. It's a beer.
I can't. It'll come to me, but this one, it reminds me a lot of the other Sierra Nevada one we did, the Hops Torpedo,
Hop torpedo.
where they just know how to balance a beer to where you get that smooth, refreshing first impression, and then it gets you a little
Yeah.
surprise flavor and hoppiness on the backside, like you said. These guys have been in business for a while.
Yeah, I was about to say,
they
comes
know,
with experience.
because they know what they're doing. Like
Yeah.
these guys have been around since the beginning of this craft beer insanity.
They Sierra Nevada. They started in 1980. They're one of the older micro craft.
Well,
brewers.
you know what? They don't have little kitschy guys with old timey bicycles and mustaches on the label. I mean, that's like they don't have the trendy, wicked cool names
Yeah.
but these guys have been doing it long enough, man. It's Summerfest Crisp Lager is what the bottle says, and that's what it is.
Yeah,
That's
I
a good
agree.
beer, man. It's real
Yes.
good.
Especially when it's 104 degrees
Again,
outside.
tonight could get dangerous. It is really hot outside, and we're very thirsty. So, real quick before we get in, I mentioned Montecristo, which, by the way, the Montecristo is pairing really well initially with the lager. They're going well. No, to me they're making a lot of sense together.
The first light of the foot, I actually didn't think I was going to like it. There wasn't anything that was kind of hollering
Then
out
you got
to
that
me.
heather honey.
No, then once I've started in on the almond, I actually started tasting what. Believe it or not, Cody, I found your butter.
You got.
I didn't find
Down
your
the butter.
I didn't find your butter.
You're
but-
further into it than me,
Yeah.
so I got some butter ahead of me.
Yeah, once you get past that third mark, the
just-
flavors open up,
Well,
and I like this cigar.
I've already picked up about 3 or 4 different transitions, and I'm not even an inch and a half into this cigar. Just that's what you're going to get with a Monty.
Yeah,
Don't give up on it because it's gonna come back, and it's a Monty.
yeah,
Not to kind of throw shade on, but like Core Zero, the ones we did last week, that thing was the same cigar from the
Yeah.
initial light till the nub. That had zero, zilch, no changes.
yeah.
Not a bad cigar, especially for the price point. But I've already gotten more transitions in less than an inch in this than I did in that. Never give up on a Montecristo. The minute you think it's boring, it's going to do something that might surprise you.
Yeah.